Hello, this is Joshua Riddle, proud co-founder of Collaborative Realty Group, and I'm back with you for another partner agent interview. I'm here with Mike Holt. Mike, how are you today, my friend?
I'm fantastic. How are you doing?
Doing good, brother, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to come and sit with us and just kind of talk to us a little bit about yourself and about your experience with EXP and Collaborative Realty Group. So I appreciate you joining us to share those experiences.
Absolutely. Can't wait.
Awesome, man. So real quick, Mike, let's just talk about a little bit about your career so far. You've been in real estate how long now?
10 months now. It's almost a year.
Yeah, and what are your thoughts on the industry, my friend?
I like I would say my only regret is I didn't do it sooner. Absolutely love what I'm doing. I'm being successful, and if I would have started 5 years ago, I would have been even farther ahead.
We hear that a lot. I'm right there with you, and one of those things is I wish I would have started sooner, but at least you started when you did, right?
Yep.
Cool,
Best time to
man.
start is now.
That's right. That's right. That's a good philosophy. That's something that we talk about all the time within our group. And so 10 months into the business, and you've closed 5 deals already with three more in escrow right now.
Yep, that is correct. So,
Fantastic, man. We all know this market's very tough to get deals, get escrows, help people buy and sell. And the fact that you've done almost a deal a month in your first 10 months is really a great start. And so, how are you getting to be so successful so early?
the big thing I really owe it to is the group that surrounds me. I've got a really great amount of people at CRG and EXP that I can lean on anytime I have questions. They really gave me a jump start to learning everything I needed to upfront.
I love it. I love it. Curious, do you have like a specific story when you leaned on someone that you needed to call or someone within the group that kind of helped you in a situation?
A specific story I really have. There's early on when I didn't really know one contract from another. I needed to submit an offer within like the next 3 hours. I was able to call one of the co-founders of CRG, which is Clark Hoppel. He is able to walk me through the entire contract. We were able to get that submitted, and that was actually my first deal that I got under contract. So
Huge,
good.
man. So I mean, so we're talking you had a time crunch, you had 3 hours, you needed to write an offer, and you knew exactly who you could call and how they would help you out.
Exactly. Yep.
Awesome, man. No, I love that story. And I think that people underestimate the value of support, right? I think that people are proud, especially people that get into real estate. They want to be independent, but they don't realize the benefits of surrounding yourself with other successful agents. So your experience with CRG, any other things you want to note about how this group's helped you or what you've learned from them?
The big things is we've got our monthly or our weekly meetings on Mondays, and those are incredibly valuable. Like it's a group of really smart agents that come together and brainstorm what are the issues of the day and how do we solve that as a group to make sure everyone gets better from that.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that, man. I love those Monday meetings. They're a good way to start the week. I think we've done them every single Monday for over 2.5 years now. And we average, 25 to 35 agents every Monday that comes in and just talks about their business, talks about the things that they've learned and how we can get better. It's a pretty cool experience, isn't it?
Absolutely. Couldn't
Well, cool.
substitute it for anything else.
That's right, man. That's right. We're going to keep going. And so tell us a little bit about why you got into real estate and what you're hoping to do. I know you just bought your first investment property. That is very impressive, my friend. Tell us a little bit about that.
So the reason I got my investment property is I see real estate as the best investment going forward. It's a tangible asset. It's always going to be there. So you can lean on that. You can leverage that to go in and grow your portfolio even farther. So I just love real estate. Like it's a big reason that you're able to help people and also grow your own wealth and net worth just as easily. So
Yeah, no, I mean, you're exactly right, my friend. The fact that it's important for people to see that, right? And as realtors, we talk to all sorts of buyers. We talk to traditional buyers, homes, families that are moving, first time buyers. We also talk to investors. And it's important that we kind of understand every angle that is important to who we are working for and working
mhm.
with, right? So the fact that you bought your first investment property, you are already starting to learn kind of how you manage that investment, what type of return you're getting on that investment, right? Plus, you're
Mhm.
kind of putting where your money where your mouth is and saying, like, I believe in this market so much that I've not only bought my own home, but I bought a second home.
Yep.
Right? That's really impressive. And are you thinking that maybe one day you're going to buy a couple more? What's the what the plan is?
My goal, like eventually, like once I can build up enough capital, I want to buy a new property every year.
Every year. That's
Just
awesome, man.
eventually just grow it, and I can self-sustain off that, and then
Yeah.
I can work real estate as a hobby, basically.
Yeah. I mean, we talk about the value of revenue streams, right?
Mhm.
I mean, that's a big reason that we're with EXP, is it not?
Oh yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
The opportunity for us to grow our business, be rewarded for high production, but then to also create additional streams of revenue that are not reliable or reliant on buyers and sellers, that's actually reliant on other factors, including our company's growth. It's a pretty
Mhm.
cool place to be, isn't that?
Absolutely. Like the main thing that I really like about the rev share system with EXP is you're absolutely incentivized to help people around you. Because if you help them be successful, it then in turn helps you. So,
Right, right. I mean, a lot of people have heard about EXP and think, oh, RevShoe, we're just trying to recruit. And well, there's a part of that that's true, but the other part of it is that the people that bring you over want you to be better than themselves.
mhm.
They're fully poured into you, invested into your growth and your success because of this company is an agent-owned brokerage that every agent's contribution benefits everybody,
Absolutely.
right?
Yep.
So we want to be the best real estate brokerage in the world, and we're kind of on pace to do that,
Hmm.
but we also want to have our agents be the best agents for their clients. And we do that by sharing our secrets and teaching those that are deciding to partner up with us.
Yep. Yep. Like those Monday meetings, we get to share best practices, tips and tricks to help our clients and in turn help other agents be successful as well.
Yeah, yeah, man. And I know that you've even come into the office sometimes here and kind of hung out with us and just
Mhm.
talked real estate and bounced ideas off of us. I mean, just tell me a little bit more about the support that you've experienced with Collaborative Realty Group, especially as a
Like,
brand new agent only 10 months into the industry.
yeah, like I had like my background, I worked 9 years at Amazon as a program manager. So I didn't really have any experience with real estate other than YouTube University, basically. So when I started, I was starting from ground one. And like, especially here, we've got partners all over the country, but specifically here in Arizona, we've got an office that we can go to that's free of charge, go hang out and just brainstorm with people to get better and learn.
Yeah, I love it, man. We love having you here. And it's so nice. It's just so nice because we're able to try to take new agents and really ramp them up quickly. And we do that by just sharing everything that we've learned there's agents that are much more experienced than myself. I mean, in any of those Monday meetings, we have 250 years worth of real estate experience in those rooms to talk about how to approach a lot of different issues. And
Mhm.
so it's been so much fun having new agents like Mike come in, be open to just learning. And I learned just as much from Mike as he does from me because of his angles and how he sees real estate, especially as a newer agent. It's just an awesome environment, Mike. And curious, man, do you think you're ever going to leave EXP as a brokerage?
Never. Like it, I have not been disappointed at one point in my time here. So
Yeah.
never leaving.
And the fact that all the time that we put in this brokerage is building towards something much bigger,
Mhm.
rewards us for our time spent here, correct?
Yeah. Like one thing like I've learned coming from the corporate life is usually you don't get paid for loyalty.
Yeah.
With EXP and the CRG group, like you get paid for loyalty.
That's well said, man. That's well said. Mike is an awesome example of someone that have 8 years in a certain industry and felt, you know what, it's not for me. It's not the best fit. And I know that you were doing well there. You're making good money there. So it takes a lot of guts to give that up and to jump into an industry that's 100% reliant on commission, right?
Mhm.
That was a brave move, man. But you're happy you made that decision.
Absolutely. I wouldn't have made any other decision. So,
Yeah. So that's so cool. So Mike had that experience. He came over. And I think he met Clark, our other co-founder. He helped you buy your first house, correct?
yep. 2019, I met him. He was my buyer's agent. He kicked butt, rocked and rolled. And when I was looking to make a change, he was who I went to get advice for. He showed me the great group of people that we have at CRG, and I couldn't imagine doing something different.
Well, dude, I love that story. It's just so cool how our relationships progress as realtors with our clients. I mean, one minute he's selling you a house, the next minute he's helping you change your career and your life, and now here you are on a completely different path. just because you had that type of agent that was vested into you and your business, and here we are. So I love that story. I think that's a really cool story. I think that's just a small example of how our agents start to really benefit each other and help each other grow in ways that most just don't. So
Yeah.
really good story, my friend. For anybody that's really interested in hearing more about Collateral Realty Group, of course, I'm always available. Talk to Mike too. Mike has a unique experience and unique perspective of what he's experienced in this group, especially as a newer agent and trying to ramp up their business, right? So anybody that's really curious about this group or the brokerage, Mike, I know you're available, my man. Is that correct?
Yep, available 24/7. I'm always working. So
Cool. So yeah, reach out to Mike, ask him anything you want to know about EXP CRG. He's bought his first investment home. He's closed 5 deals with 3 in escrow in one of the toughest markets in the country in just his first 10 months. So really good guy to talk to. Awesome partner to have here at the group, especially a group that benefits from each other. We love agents like Mike because they're out there putting all the things into practice and coming with new ideas and new skill sets. Mike, thanks, man. Appreciate your time today.
awesome. Thank you.
All right. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, however you find us. Find us on social media. Reach out to Mike. We'd love to chat with you.
All right, have a good one.
Cheers.